Hello and welcome back to the meta64 podcast. This is a podcast where I interview creators about the creative process, what they do and how they do it. And I am very excited to have personal friend of mine, blonde person, and also Minecraft streamer, natisalie. Hello, Nat. How is it going, bestie?
Hey, hello, hi, blonde?
Are you not blonde right now?
Well, yeah, but like my whole thing is like my hair is like my character's hair is red, so I was like, oh, I was like,
Well, I wasn't gonna say that because, like, your actual, like, you as a human being, your hair is blonde.
well, yeah, but like, thank you though. Hi, how are you doing?
Oh my, I am doing great. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. Um. If you can't tell, I'm a great podcast host.
Oh
I have
yeah,
it in my
100%.
bio. I am
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah.
Right, so we're gonna get some boring questions out of the way, and
All
then
right.
we will get into the fun stuff. So, who are
I
you?
bet.
What type of content do you create?
Oh God, hi, I'm Nat is alive. If you can't tell, I'm awkward. I'm natisalie. I create Minecraft content. I'm gonna try to start doing variety in the future. Who knows? We'll see if that ever happens. But yeah, that's I stream on Twitch. I make YouTube shorts, TikToks, etc., etc. You know the vibes.
Yeah. All right. So, why do you create, and what's your creative process for videos and streams? And me personally, I think I can somewhat answer the first question I asked there.
Why do I create? Well, the main reason why I create videos and like, streams and stuff like that. No, I see that you've posted a GIF in general. No, he is an inspiration to me, Rambo. As if the listeners at home, Meta tagged me in the general chat this with a picture of Rambo, and this has added me. But no, he's an inspiration to me. But the reason why I actually make content is because I want to be an inspiration to others. That was how I started content creation. That's how I still, am. I want to make other people feel inspired, the way that like, my favorite content creators, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Rambo, etc., like helped me, So that's why I started creating content. And I also wanted to like, cultivate a community that I was proud of, and I think I'm doing that. So I'm very happy. Did you have a second question there?
I did, but before I get to that, I will I will put a pin in the part where you said you're proud of the community you have. I will also say that I'm really proud of the community you have, because you are like your community. I said this to you before we started recording. I really liked the community questions that your Discord gave to me. It was they were really good. So I just wanted to put a pin in that because I thought it was really cool.
Thank
So
you.
you are not crying on my podcast. The tears will get all over like the recording.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I have to. I'll suck them back in.
God.
Okay, what was the second question?
Good question. Was what was your creative process for videos and streams? What like goes through your mind when you want to make stuff?
So when it comes to streams, it's very low key. It's just I'm going to stream today, and usually it's just Minecraft. So I'll hop on like an SMP or something, or like Hypixel, Tubnet, whatever happens for the day, MCCI maybe. But when it comes to videos, I long form videos I don't make just because my attention span is too bad. But when it comes to short form content, I try to take the like clips from my streams and post them on other platforms so that people get, a sense of what my streams are like. And like if they like that clip, they'll probably like, my Twitch streams. So, because I try to base my videos off of my humor versus editing. So yeah, so obviously there will be editing in there too, to enhance the humor, but it's mostly the humor from like a unedited clip. So that's what I try to do.
Pog, when you say editing to enhance the humor, I imagine the humor would be zooming in on the funny.
No, never. Never.
I'm on to you.
Everybody run.
I'm on to you.
No, you're not. No,
Miss is a lie. Please stop running from the IRS.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck!
All right. So, who or what inspires you, and how did you land on your current username and branding?
Oh. Okay. Well, so, who and what inspires me? So the people that inspired me to start streaming were Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. I've been watching them for almost, I think, 8, maybe 9 years ago. And I always was like, I always enjoyed their communities and everything like that. And I just wanted to do what they were doing. Like, I wanted to inspire people, like, as I said before, the way they inspired me. And then the reason why I'm continuing to make content is Rambo. Because I found him after I started streaming, and he was a really big inspiration to me. And it's really nice to see another content creator. He started, I think, 4 months before me, and where he's at right now is insane. And I've always wanted to, like, maybe someday get there. So that's he's one of the reasons why I keep going. So it's kind of cool.
Hey.
Yeah, and then second question. Wait, say it again.
Username and branding. How did you come up with
those? Okay, so Meta, do you remember Finstas?
The fuck is a Finsta?
Am I too old? Okay. So a Finsta was like it was a fake Instagram, and it was basically like an alt but on Instagram. And you privated it and only let your like close friends in, and you put like photos on there that like you wouldn't want like the rest of the Instagram world to see, but you would want to show your friends. So just like stupid like like the pictures you take on Snapchat of your nose and up, and like send that to people. Like you'd put that on Instagram or on a Finsta. And someone in my high school, I was making a Finsta because I finally was about to do it, because I was holding off on it for so long because, I just didn't want to make one. And then I ended up making one, and I had no idea what to make it or like what to call it, because you would always do it some play on your name. So like it was some stupid thing like that. And so I was like, I have no idea what to make mine. And someone I was friends with at the time looked over at me and was like, what about like, natisalie? And I was like, whoa, that sounds like a good name. So I used it. What?
It rolls off the tongue pretty
right.
well,
right. And like, so like at the time I was like, yeah, that's a great name. And so I made it my name for that. And then when I started content creation, right? So this was like so many years ago when I made that account, right? Mm-hmm. And then I started content creation. And I actually started off content creation with a different name, but I'm not going to say it just because personal reasons. And when I was looking for a new name, it was like a couple weeks in. And I was like, what about making my username from my old Finsta into my username for online, like for like Twitch and stuff like that. So I ended up deleting all the old photos on the Finsta. I unprivated the account, and I used that as my Instagram for like, for Twitch. And then I changed my Twitch name, and it's been that since like, I think 2 weeks into content creation for me. So yeah, that's how I got it. And I also taught you a little history lesson there, I guess.
No, hold on. I'm looking up what the fuck a Finsta is and when that was popular, because I swear, I've been on the internet since like 2011 or 2010. I'm old.
Oh, well, no, it was after that 100%, right? Wait, right?
I'm assuming so. Instagram wasn't a thing until like 2012.
Yeah, so Finsta was like probably like anywhere from like, because I think I got it in like high school, so like 2015, anywhere from like 2015 to like 2017. I think that's when it was popular.
All right, well, probably during then I was trying to avoid Instagram like the plague.
That's so valid. I get that, all right? I 100% get that.
Kind of the same way how I avoid Snapchat because I don't get it.
Oh, me too. I used to use it a lot, but not anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
Yeah.
So, what's with all the bees? How did they become a part of your identity?
Okay, so the reason why, my chat are bees are I'm trying to like remember the exact thing. So I think it was just like I genuinely don't remember exactly how it started. I think it was how I was on stream one time, and these like the Minecraft bee plushies,
Yeah.
There was a TikTok that made them all like sell out at one point, and so
Right.
I was like, or can I swear?
Yeah, you can swear.
Okay, that fucking sucks. And so, um, I was on stream one time and I was looking through like my apps or something like that because I don't even know what happened. I think I just had to look on my phone for something and I saw like on my Target app like the bee plushies were back in stock and I was like, guys, I'm gonna buy this right now. So I bought it on stream. I ended up making it a
Ignore that. Ignore that thing. It's
um
important.
I made it a channel point redemption that you could like show the bee, and that my chat ended up naming them Nebula because like I we also have like a space theme in my Discord, so because I really
Mhm.
like space and like also like on my Minecraft character there's a moon and like space and stuff like that. But yeah, so I named it Nebula. And so I just started showing the bee, and then they kind of just started taking on their own form. Um, chat, you know how chat kind of just like will take something and run with it? That's what they
Yeah.
did. That's what they did. And now it's kind of funny because whenever, my character, my Minecraft characters and lore and stuff like that, I'm always talking to my bees, quote unquote. And it's funny because nobody else can see them. So I always joke about it being the bees on my brain, everything, blah blah, how I talk really fast and stuff like that, just the bees on the brain. So like that's kind of the joke. But yeah, so they all have their own little like bee names for themselves and they just love it. They love it.
That's fucking hilarious. Right. So, how did you actually land on the current character design, the one you used as your PNG tuber and as your Minecraft skin?
Yeah, okay, so basically, I used to just have a normal regular skin, like it was just like a normal like girl Minecraft skin that I repurposed. I'm gonna be 100% real. The pants I did not make. The sweatshirt I made, but I retextured it so it was like someone else's like outline, and I retextured it. And then the hair was I just made it red. I That was not an original character at all. And then what happened was my first SMP I ever hosted went from like February 2021, so like very early in my content creation career, and to like March, April, I think, maybe May, I'm not sure. But it was called War SMP, and a little bit of my first lore that I really ever did was right at the end of that SMP. And
Okay.
the whole premise of it was that you had to go to war with like the other like villages on the server after like a certain amount of time, and it was kind of capture the flag war. So what happened was like you had to go to the other person's base and capture their crying obsidian and then bring it back to your base and put it in your town hall. And once you did that, you won the round and you advanced on to the next one. And so I got to the last round with another really good team. And my team, we lost. But we had someone else on our team from one of the teams that we captured. And we made it some lore that like they were gonna betray us. And what happened was they spawned a wither on our town. And it ended up killing my character. And that's how like my stream ended and my SMP ended. So then the next SMP we started, it starts with me waking up in like this weird room underground. And the person who killed me comes to get me, and like along with my platonic wife at the time, because that was another part of my lore, because we joked about it. We were just all really close, so we're joking around like platonic wives. So um they come down and they see me in this room, and the person was like, well, I replaced your heart because you were dead and your heart was dead. I replaced your heart with the nether star from the wither, and now you're alive again. And now that led into a bunch of different possibilities for my character, but at the time it also withered half of my character. And I have caused the fox to think for the skin because I had no idea how to wither half of my character because I was so bad at skin art at the time. So yeah, so that's kind of how it came to be, was a wither killing me and someone replacing my character's heart with another star. So yeah, that's how the design now is. That's how it got there.
That was a lot to
Yeah.
take in.
That was, yeah. Oh, there's my character's complex. My character's lore is very complex, but also kind of simple at the same time. I just get really into it.
Right. Well, what's a stream, like lore or otherwise, that you're really proud of?
Huh. Okay. Well, what is a stream I'm proud of? I'm trying to think. Really good question.
Yeah.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone for a second. Hold.
I'm holding my
Hold.
phone. Yeah.
Hold your
I'm holding
phone. Now hold your horses, okay?
I don't have a horse
Why not?
because I got hungry.
What? I'm sorry, Meadow, what?
Hold on, was that one comic like Porgy? What's Porgy? Porgy's probably Porgy will not listen to this, but he's gonna kill me if he learns I keep posting this fucking comment. He will kill me. I know damn well he will. Hold on, check general.
I'm going to check.
Man, I'm so
Oh.
hungry. First looks at haunted horror. How hungry?
How hungry? Well, oh god,
Porgy's gonna hate me forever, bro. Anyway, did you find the stream you're proud of?
I don't know. I like the thing is I'm not really proud of just one like stream. I think there's a lot of them, especially like a bunch of my Earthbound SMP streams. Because it was really cool to have so like during Earthbound SMP I blew up a lot. Yeah, I went from like 1.3k to like I think like 2.1k. So I went up about in like 3 months. I went up like 1k, and that was like the biggest time I ever blew up. And it was like holy shit, what's going on? So I had like I had a very active chat, and I still do have a very active chat, and I very much enjoy like chatting with them and like vibing because it's just a lot of fun. So I think a lot of the streams I'm proud of are ones that I can like chat with people and like just vibe. And that was something I could do with Earthbound SMP, especially because I could just run around to the SMP like cause some chaos. I don't know, and chat would be behind my back like yeah. So I don't know, it was stuff like that. I think another one I think I'm proud of is my first 24-hour stream, which was last August, not this past one but the one before, so 2021. And that was my first ever 24-hour stream, and I'm proud of myself for staying up that long. I'm so surprised I didn't fall asleep at any point during it, but I stayed up the entire time, so that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Okay, unrelated question. Is it snowing right now?
Let's see. Nope. There is snow outside on the ground, but not right now. It is not snowing.
Cool. Just making sure. Right, well, for real this time, is there a type of stream that you'd like to dabble in? Like any other like genres of streams or like games you like to play on stream?
Yeah, actually. So I dabble in a bit of, indie games. I really love playing indie games, like games off of itch.io and stuff like that. I just really love playing those types of games. And I'll have a certain night where I'll be like, "Hey guys, we're all gonna get together. We're gonna play some indie games, and you guys are gonna like it. It's especially gonna be horror. Hope you love it." But I would really like to start doing more indie games and stuff like that. It's just a concern of mine is, I'm a big Minecraft. I begin Minecraft. I do Minecraft stuff. So I'm scared when I move over to another genre that people aren't going to watch, even though, people are like, "Oh no, watch." I just have that type of insecurity when it comes to that. So yeah.
You just answered one of the questions I was gonna ask later.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
No, don't feel bad about that. I just think that's funny.
But yeah.
Right. So what the heck is Full Deck?
Alrighty, so Full Deck is the stream team I'm on, with the lovely members, Mako and Ari, Yoshino, Cold Connor Complaints, or Cold Complaints, sorry, I just say his name's Cold Connor Complaints to me because his name's Connor, sorry. Anyways, Tiny Ghost or Ghosty, and Yumasuki or Yume. And it's a cool little stream team I'm on. And they're all really cool people. It's just really fun. And the whole premise of the stream team is that all of us are based off of different tarot cards. So I personally am the Empress. Like I can go through the other ones. Mako's the Fool. Cold Complaints is the Judgment card. Ghosty is the Death card. Yosh is the Wheel of Fortune, and Yume is the Moon. So it's really cool. It's a really cool concept that we kind of all came up with together. Yume was the one who kind of coined the idea of tarot cards, and we all just kind of were like, hell yeah. So I love it. It's so much fun.
Okay, so what prompted the creation of Full Deck?
We were just like, we all vibe together. Let's make a stream team. That's literally what it was.
Nothing else. Just
No,
I want to do this with my friends.
Yeah, no, it was literally that. Because we were all like, we vibe really well together. We're all really good friends, and let's make a stream team. So, yeah.
All right, well, bet. How did you choose the creators for Full Deck? Was it just like, oh, this person is adjacent to me and is also my friend? They are now in Full Deck, or was it something else?
No, basically, so these 6 people specifically, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know why I always am scared that I'm getting the number wrong, but it's 6 people. These 6 people specifically, we all have been talking, since August, maybe September, and a lot of us went to TwitchCon together, and that was kind of our little group. So yeah, we just kind of we all were on calls and stuff like that all the time, and we already had the idea that we were gonna make a stream team at some point. And so we were just like, screw it, let's do it now. So yeah.
All right then. So, as a fellow member of Earthbound SMP, how'd you get in there?
In Earthbound SMP? So do you want to hear about this one? You know how Earthbound SMP started, in like June, July of 2022?
Yeah.
I got in like November, December 2021.
Oh, you were there long before I got there.
Yes. So the thing is, what happened with the server, they were going to start it a lot earlier, and then things came up and they just didn't have the time for it. And then they actually ended up restarting they restarted it because there was a mod that wasn't working out with the version they wanted to do. And so they waited long enough, and it ended up getting updated. So that's when they started it. So yeah, I got in pretty early. And I was like one of the first people that got added, I think, into the group. And I don't know how I got in. I just kind of was like, hey, I would really like to be a part of this. And then I was added. And I was like, all right, bet, cool. It definitely, I don't even think, the thing is, I was like, maybe Bumpy Jake vouched for me, but Jake wasn't even on the team yet, I think, at that point. So I really don't know how I got in. It's a mystery to me, but I'm happy I'm here. I'm just happy to be here, okay?
High five.
Woo.
All right. So, I don't think I was able to either watch or see you do much lore in Earthbound Season 1. So, do you want to describe your character in Earthbound?
Well, so the whole thing is, with my character, I didn't really do much lore on Earthbound, because my character is, I'll get deeper into the lore, okay? So my character is a dimensional traveler because of the Nether Star heart. Like something happened when their heart was replaced, and it made it so that when they went into different worlds, they were able to remember everything about their past lives, whatever other SMPs they were on, etc., etc. Like they very much know that SMPs are a thing and are very aware of it. So when they get added to a server, they know that not everybody has the same like mindset like that, because some people don't have the same dimensional traveler stuff as their character, like my character. So they try to play it as like every different SMP, they play a different character so that people don't get like confused or don't like start like worrying about how like an SMP will end or something like that, etc., etc. So because like once someone like learns that type of thing, like, oh, there are other universes, that would fuck with your brain a bit. So my character tries not to bring that kind of aspect up. So when it comes to Earthbound SMP, it was just kind of like I didn't do too much lore. It was more like filler lore, I feel like, for my main character. Um so I did do some things where I met some dimensional travelers, which was really cool. So I got to kind of collab with that. I don't know if it's canon for some people yet, but like we kind of in the moment did it. So we'll see about that one. But other than that, yeah, no, it's kind of it was kind of just my character wore a suit and had bees. So literally what it was, because I think it was more I did more like just chatting streams on there versus like actual lore. And I think I want to switch that around for season 2. Wait, am
I
I allowed
was
to say am I in season 2 yet? Oh, wait.
I
Mm,
uh,
mm,
I'm gonna cut to
uh,
an ad. I
k-
might cut to an ad.
ad,
I don't know.
ad, uh,
Ad time. Better go.
ad time, ad
Anyway,
time.
continuing on, I will say that I did open the door to the multiverse non-canonically one time.
That's always fun.
I
That's
love
always
doing
fun.
that.
That's
It
always a
was
great time.
it was genuinely really interesting. It was streamed on Oshi's channel, but unfortunately Oshi doesn't have a VOD anymore, which is really sad. But it's
Oh
not that big a deal.
sevens.
Oh
It's okay.
sevens,
Oh
it was fun
sevens.
more. So recently, you have been pumping up production on TikToks and YouTube Shorts. What prompted that?
I want to grow. I realized, like if I wanted to grow, I had to start doing TikToks and shorts again. And I see, pretty good success on shorts. Like a lot of my shorts hit at least 1K views, maybe more. Like a lot of the times it gets more.
Okay.
So I wanted to kind of prioritize on that, or like prioritize. Wait, capitalize on that. There we go. I wanted to capitalize on that because who knows when the algorithm isn't going to like me anymore.
Yeah.
So, and it's same with TikTok. TikTok was doing like um, it's my TikTok is starting doing well again. Like I was getting. Got 100K views on one video. Like what happened there? I don't know. And another one is currently getting pushed out at like I think like 25K views, maybe more. So, yeah, I just realized the only way I'm gonna grow is if I put myself out there on other platforms so that other people, see my stuff, get familiarized with me, and maybe will see me on Twitch and be like, "Oh, I know that person." Um, and even like, I can advertise myself out on those platforms. So, yeah, that's kind of why I started, upping my production because it's also easier for me to do short form content because I can edit a TikTok in like 15 to 20 minutes on a good day. If I'm
Mm,
in call with friends, it can take up to like an hour because, I'm not paying attention to it. But yeah, it's a lot easier for me to do a TikTok than, a long or like a long form video, like a actual YouTube video. So yeah, that's why I started.
yeah. From my own personal prodding on Lie SMP when we were just both on that one time, you've told me that you make like 3 to 4 short form videos a day. Let me reiterate, 3 to 4 a day. How
Well,
the hell do you manage that?
so it's not like every day, right? Because I'm not like, I only need 3 to 4 for another like, 3 to 4 days. So like I can do 3 to 4 in like one night. Sometimes I can do 3 to 4 in an hour. It just depends on what kind of clip it is and how much editing I actually
Okay.
put into it. But then I don't have to do it for another 3 to 4 days. So I don't have to do it every day. So trust me, I'm not like cranking that out every single day. But I just kind of a lot of the times a lot of my humor is like in the video already, like I said before. And a lot of it
Yeah.
is like funny cuts or like funny zoom ins or something like that. So it's not too much editing. And I've seen a lot recently that people really like the funny like cutoffs, or like the really abrupt cutoffs after something like wild happens. So yeah, I've just kind of been are capitalizing on that. I said prioritizing again. I can speak, I swear. But I've
Mhm.
been capitalizing on that a lot. So yeah.
All right. So, do you have any plans to, like hire outside help, like have someone else come in and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna edit this TikTok, so you can edit this one as well." You want to try doing that at any point?
I don't have money. I am a broke bitch. So as much as I'd like to do that, just like a lot of other smaller content creators, I can't because I am not making enough money, and I've been trying to apply for jobs and it just hasn't been working out. So right now my only source of income is Twitch, and thankfully I don't I'm able to live at my house right now and like with my parents, but in the future, when I move out, it's like, yeah, it's just gonna be hard. So I would love to hire outside help, and that would make things like 100 times easier. Because if I did do that, I would also probably start making long form content on YouTube, but I don't think I'd have the money and or time for making that. So in the future, maybe, if, something, happens with Twitch and like I blow up, then yes, probably. Um, but as of right now, no, I cannot.
So you're what, like a full timer? Are you a full timer then?
Right now, yeah, basically.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah. So, woo, fun times.
You're doing
Um,
great, I will say.
thank
You're doing
you.
great. It's a good job.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's hard. I did this last winter too, but this winter it's doing a little bit better. Probably because I grew a
Nice.
bit more, but
Dubs. Right.
yeah.
So you recently released merch. Congratulations, one.
Yeah.
And two, what prompted you to make merch?
So I'd been this okay, so I'm doing it through Fourth Wall, obviously. I don't know if that's like promo or anything, but whatever.
I love fourth wall.
I do like Fourth Wall. I have like so many pieces. I'm actually wearing like a piece of merch from Fourth Wall right now. It's some Yoshina merch actually. But supporting my friends. But basically, I had this idea to make this line since like I don't know, like maybe August. I actually wanted to originally do a Halloween line, and some things didn't work out with the artist, and it was okay. I was like, whatever. And then I ended up last minute doing something for Christmas or like the holiday season because I didn't want to just make it Christmas because I know not everybody celebrates Christmas. So that's why I did more of the holiday season because it's not like very Christmas themed. I actually have it right behind me. Hold on. It's like it's a snow globe, right? I came up with a design, and the lovely Frizz McWiz made it for me, and I love Frizz McWiz.
Shout out
Uh,
Facebook quiz.
yeah, shout out Frizz McWiz. I'm shouting everyone out today because I love them all. But it's like a little snow globe. There's a crescent moon in there because my character has a crescent moon on their skin. And it's like 3 little bees, and they've got little scarves, and I thought that was really cute. And it's like snowing in there, and it got my name on like a plaque on the bottom of the snow globe. And I love the design so much, and I was like, I really want to make this reality. So last minute I did, and I was like, hell yeah. So but then I also I released a merch line last year, or no, technically this year, but like around January 13th-ish, 11-ish. My birthday's the 11th of January, and then my 1 year streaming is on the 13th. And right around that time I also hit 1K, and I hit 100 subs for the first time. So I was like, everything's happening at once, let's release some merch. So I ended up releasing some merch on a different platform that I ended up actually taking down recently because I didn't like the way, they treated people. And I'm not gonna say exactly who, but
Yeah, I don't think you can legally.
yeah, legally I'm not going to. But yeah, so I started up with Fourth Wall. Fourth Wall has been nothing but nice to me. It's been really cool with them. But yeah, so that's kind of where I came to the holiday merch, which was very last minute, but like my actual my original line, it used to be purple, but now it's red.
Okay.
And I put it out there again on the Fourth Wall because I was like, yeah, why not? So people
Right.
can have legacy merch, yeah.
So what was the process of designing the merch? What was that like?
So for my original line, it was more just I was an illustrator. I was screwing around, and the funny thing is, my original merch thing came from the idea I had for my Earthbound SMP flag,
Okay.
which was a crescent moon I made with a little bee on the inside that I designed myself. It's just a little guy. I love them so much. But I saw that design. And I was like, that would look really good on merch. And so I was talking to my friends, and I was like, do you think this would like be a good idea, like to put on merch? Because I didn't know what to do at the time, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to make Minecraft related merch or if I just wanted to make like merch. And people were like, yeah, like I would buy that. So I made that my design. After making it my flag for Earthbound SMP. And then Earthbound SMP didn't start up for another like half a year, but so it was really cool. So that's kind of how I got that design. And then the last minute design for the holiday merch, I was just like I just was thinking up ideas. I do a lot of thinking. I would say I'm kind of creative when it comes to that type of sphere, if you will. So I can just sit down, like, especially like I'm really good at thinking. I would say I'm really good at making thumbnails. My YouTube doesn't show it, but I make a lot of thumbnails behind the scenes just like for practice. And I can just sit down and be like, this is what I'm picturing, this is what I want, and this is how I'm going to execute it, and I do it. So that's kind of how the creative process works for me.
Is there anything that you're planning to release in the future now?
When it comes to merch or anything else?
In terms of merch.
In terms of merch, yes, I kind of want to, if I hit 5K, or sorry, everybody's been telling me to say when I hit 5K. Sorry. I have this kind of self-doubt in my mind that I'm not gonna grow anymore just because I feel like I've gotten so much and it can be taken away at any point. So I doubt myself when it comes to that. But when I hit 5K, because I will someday, I want to do another merch line and do kind of like, like a 5K merch. So yeah, I'm gonna do something like that.
Is there? No, actually, so sorry. What's a piece of merch that you really want to sell in the future, like plushies or beanies or anything?
Plushies. There's a couple places that I've been looking at, but I really want to, if I grow my community enough, make plushies like so badly. I love plushies so much. I am just someone that like collects plushies. I'm someone that when I meet a friend, I give them a plushie. Like that's the kind of person I am. So I would love to make a plushie, if it's of my Minecraft character, if it's just like of like, I don't know, a bee or something like that, or like, I don't know, maybe even just like me. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I really want to sell plushies.
Audio listeners, I'm about to blow Natasali's mind. Forefall lets you sell plushies.
No, I know, but you have to have a minimum order.
Oh, okay. Now I just look like a fucking doofus. Now I look like a doofus.
No. Don't worry. I looked into that as soon as I saw it. I was like, woo. But yeah.
God. Right. Now, since you've been content creating for a while and you are older than me, do you struggle with burnout? Okay, that's not an insult. That's not an insult.
I know. Do I struggle with burnout? Yes. A lot. Especially when it comes to Minecraft. Because I've been doing Minecraft for almost 2 years now. My 2-year anniversary is coming up on the 13th of January. And I've had certain months where I've just stopped streaming. Definitely June was one of those months. This past June, which was right before Earthbound SMP, which was wild to me because I came back to streaming and I got such like overwhelming support after being gone, because I streamed I think maybe 5 times in June, and then I came back and streamed like almost every day in July. So like the overwhelming support when I came back was insane to me, and it was so relieving, because after taking that much of a break, I guess, off of Minecraft and just content in general, it was really nice to come back and see that people were still there and like more people were joining. So it was really nice. Especially I was having doubts about summer, because summer the year before was my worst growth period, and then having that happen, I was like, whoa, what's going on? But yeah, definitely that. And then I think I experience burnout a lot, but I try to push through it. Or if I'm feeling really burnt out, I will take like, a couple days to a week off. Because I don't want to, over, stretch myself, if you will, or
yeah.
you know. But it is very healthy when you have burnout to just simply take a break or move on to something else, or not even just move on, but like also do something else. Like if I'm not feeling like doing a Minecraft stream, I'll do, you know, a itch.io stream where I play indie games. So that is definitely something I do when I am feeling burnt out, is I play other games, or I play on other people's streams and I play different games.
Mm.
Or even off stream. Like I'll play Minecraft on stream, but I'll play another game off stream so that I don't feel like I'm only playing Minecraft 24/7, you know?
What advice would you give to like creators of your size or smaller that are struggling with burnout?
It's going to be okay. Burnout is something that does happen. Don't ignore it. That is something that will make your mental health plummet. But you have to find your own way of dealing with burnout. It's not one specific way to stop it. And the burnout sometimes will be like, and some periods will be worse than others. And you've gotta either work through it, or you have to take a break just to figure out what you need to do and keep going. Like a big thing for me right now is I am kind of going through a period of burnout. But what I'll do is I'll turn off my computer for the entire day unless I'm streaming or talking to friends. So I try not to be on my computer as much so that I can, like, go outside or even sleep more. Like, just, like, doing things that, matter to me. Maybe even going out shopping. I don't know.
Yeah, I love them all.
Woo!
I love. Do you go to the mall a lot? I
Yeah,
love that.
I'm actually probably going not tomorrow, but probably the day after. Maybe tomorrow. Probably
Fucking
tomorrow.
love the mall. Wait, what? You're gonna go to the mall like on the 23rd?
Yeah, I went to the mall last weekend too. I'm a crazy person.
No, it scares me more that you're going on the 23rd.
It's Well, no, probably tomorrow. I'm probably going tomorrow, so the 22nd.
Yeah, okay, it's still gonna be scary, but go best of luck with the
Thank
crowds.
you, thank you, thank you. I have to go get
Right.
some crystals for some people.
So I, before we started recording, asked your community for some questions, and you were nice enough to ping everyone, so I didn't have to. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. You can't
So
ping everybody.
I think I should be able to ping everybody.
You
Natasalie.
can't. No, I'm not going to. I am not going to turn on at everyone for pinging for any. No,
I'm a trustworthy
no,
individual,
no.
Natasalie.
I
Okay.
don't. No, I don't trust anybody. Actually.
I can see it. I can see it. So I asked some of your community, and like half of them were meme questions. I
Yeah.
will
Oh.
be honest.
Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. They're like that to me.
So NATO asked who you are and what you're doing in their house with that chainsaw, and I would like you to elaborate on that.
Don't even worry about it. Just don't even worry about it. NATO, be quiet. Anyways, NATO, shut up.
Spotify takes us off. I will not undo this.
Spotify, please. It's a joke. It's a bit. In Minecraft.
In a video game.
In a video game. Anyways,
You may was like, hey, also Nat, do you ever or have you ever lied?
no. I would never lie. Not me. No. I'm
Audio
running
listeners-
away.
Audio listeners love you to death. Nat's nose is slowly just elongating.
No, it's not. No, I swear it's not. No, I never
I've raised my eyebrow at you.
lie. Like The Rock.
I am the Rock.
Oh, hi.
No.
my God.
I'm literally.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, is that you? Oh my God.
No, I'm.
Oh my
no,
God.
I'm
It's.
Meta.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. I'm being
Okay.
a bit too silly. I'm holding it back.
I'm being as silly as you are. Jolio asked, if you were stranded on a desert island with 4 members of your chat, which members would you choose and why?
None of them, because that's parasocial.
Peak answer.
That's my answer.
I expected nothing better.
Thank you. I'll try.
So, here are the actual questions that some people asked. Shy was really nice enough to ask if there were no money or time constraints, what's something that you would really like to make or do, like something on on like the level of like generation laws, because I know you're a big Rambo enjoyer.
Oh, I love Generation Lost. Oh, I'm so excited for Generation Lost. Anyways, I would love. There's this video game that I have been wanting to make since like, oh god, like 2015, 2016. And I'm not gonna say anything about it because it would spoil it, but um I've been wanting to make that for a while, and it's a really like it's a choose your own adventure type of game, and um I don't know, it just has a lot of different endings that could happen. So I would love to make something like that, and I would need a team for it. Um I've made up like the storyline basically. I just need like everything else that comes with a game development team. But if I had no money, or if I had money, I don't have money. If I had money and I had no time constraints, that's probably something I tried to make.
The minute you said a video game, I fucking pogged like the exact second.
Yeah, because so my major in college was video game development. I'm now doing graphic design, but yeah, I've wanted to do game development for a long time, and I've realized, college wasn't the best place to learn it because the best place to learn it is by doing it. So in college, you don't really get the chance to do it too much. You do it like a couple times, then you do your final project, and then you don't know anything about game development, and then you end up learning it all online anyway. So
Yeah.
I end up doing graphic design so I can have a degree that I could get some like, a job in, and then work from there, and I could also still do some type of game development with that degree. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
Yup.
Shy also asked what you found the most difficult aspect of content creation.
The most difficult aspect of content creation is the numbers. Um,
Yes, I hate those fucking things.
yeah, because you see other people around you growing faster than you, doing the same type of content, and you're like, "What am I doing wrong?" And it's nothing that you're doing wrong. It's more just the algorithm isn't pushing you out. And you can't like beat yourself up about it because people are like, well, just change your content, like you're just not doing good enough content. And it's like, well, then why are people around me doing the same exact content and getting like 100K more like followers than me? Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
you can't look at that type of stuff. You just kind of have to chug along and do what you're doing, because what you're doing is the best you can do. And if you feel like you can do better, go ahead. But like do something that you're like happy with and with, and someday it will work. It's not probably not going to be now. It might not be anytime in the near future, but someday it will work. So g- improve on your content if people are giving you criticism.
Yeah.
Like work on it and see what you can change. But if you like the content that you're doing, you should not be changing for anyone else, because you don't want people in your community that are watching stuff that you don't want to be doing. You know?
Yeah. The worst thing to be doing as a content creator is making content that you hate with a
Yep.
passion.
Because then you don't want to stream anymore. It's not fun to you anymore, and you want to make sure content creation is fun. Because if anything, in the end, it's still, a hobby until you make it a job. So, like, you want to be having fun doing a hobby instead of, not having fun, because then it's not a hobby anymore. It's just something you hate.
Right. Let's talk about the future real quick. It's
Oh,
kind of scary to a lot of people, but to me, it's really fucking fun to think about. So,
mhm.
what's something you want to do with your community at some point in the future?
Oh, what's something I want to do with them?
Yeah.
That's a bit parasocial.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, my demons. Um, I would love to do. I really like doing Hunger Games simulator streams with them because they go insane for that. They just love seeing who's gonna win, and they want to do a Hunger Game like tournament, to the point where we're going to do a bunch of rounds of everybody in chat
Mhm.
doing like winning, and then all the winners, like up to 12 people, we're gonna put in a tournament and see who like wins. So it's just kind of stuff like that. And more like I really like doing chat based streams so that they feel involved when it comes to a stream, because I like doing streams where I'm hanging out with my friends, right? But I also love doing streams where I can interact with chat so that they feel like, they belong there. Because a lot of bigger streamers, they don't get to read every single one of their chat messages, but I still can. So I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take like I'm gonna capitalize on that, and I'm going to make sure that they feel like they belong in a community. Um, because once if I do blow up, I might not be able to read every single one of my chat messages, and I want to make sure I do that while I still can. you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Mhm.
So, what else? Is there a milestone that you want to hit within the next year in terms of like numbers or like stuff you do with your community? Because like community, like milestones don't always have to mean big number in the sky. What do they mean to you?
Well, if we're talking about big number in the sky, well, I think I guess a number goal for followers for next year. By the end of next year, I want to do either 5K or 10K. It just depends on where we are by the middle of the year, and then I'll choose the actual one that I want to hit. But um, I I don't know. I want, you know, and I think I have that now. I just want a chat I can vibe with. That's kind of like with my community, and I want my Discord to be, like active, and it's getting a lot more active now. I'm seeing it a lot more active now, which is really cool.
Yeah,
So yeah, I just want to kind of have an active community that really enjoys my content and like will want to watch, you know?
yeah.
So yeah.
Right. We are now nearby the end. Is there anything in your content creation career that you wish you did differently?
I would like to say yes, but at the same time, no. Because if I did anything differently, I would not be where I am now. And I'm okay with where I'm at now because I wouldn't have met the people that I've met. Um, and I enjoy the people that I've met so far. So I would say no. But if we're going hypothetically, and it wouldn't change anything that I've done. I was going to start streaming in May of 2020, and I streamed a couple streams, and I was like, I had the wrong mindset. But
Mhm.
every day I wish I had the right mindset because I went into it thinking, I'm gonna stream so that I blow up, like blah blah blah. And you can't go into streaming like that. That is not how you can go into streaming. You have to go into streaming knowing you're going to have very slow growth, unless you use another platform to, promote your stuff. And May of 2020, I went into it thinking, oh, I'm going to blow up, like I'm going to stream, like blah blah blah. And that didn't happen, so I stopped. And every day I wish that I went into May 2020 with the right mindset because I was streaming Minecraft. And do you get where I'm going here? Because if I was streaming Minecraft, I kept going, maybe, just maybe, I could have been in a very different place than I am right now. But at the same
Yeah.
time, I wouldn't, because May 2020, just in general, was the year where Minecraft started to really blow up, and especially any
Mhm.
streamers that did it. Um, and uh, I think I'd be in a very different position right now, but at the same time, I don't think I'm. I would say I'm glad I didn't keep going in May 2020, so that I could start again in January 2021, and meet all the people that I've met now, because I very much enjoy the people that I've met now.
Based opinion. I'm happy to have met you.
Yeah. No, actually, everybody but you. Sorry.
What the fuck did I do?
I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Man.
I'm joking with you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
It feels bad, man.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm joking, I'm
don't
joking.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Maybe worry about it now. I'm not actually.
No, I
So
know.
to wrap up this podcast, what advice do you have for newer creators who could be listening to this episode right now?
Use other platforms to promote your Twitch. If you're doing YouTube, use other platforms to promote your YouTube. Um, TikTok's a very good one. And go from there. Just see what happens. Um, yeah, it's literally just like use other. Twitch is not going to send you out definitely when you first start. Like, it's not going to. You have to use other platforms. So good luck. You got this. Stick with it. Don't go into it with the mindset that you're going to blow up. Go with it again. Go with it and go into it with the mindset that you're going to have slow growth. And you might not have a chat at first. You might have only one viewer, and it might be yourself. Like, literally, that was me the first 2 weeks of content creation. And then I started to have people trickle in from when I started TikTok, and yeah, just work it out. You got this. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's gonna be hard, but you got this. Just keep sticking with it, because if you don't, then nothing's gonna happen. But you can't, you won't know until you tried. So good luck.
Well, with all of that, those are all the questions I had for you. Thank you so very much for agreeing to come on to the show this evening, Natalie.
Yeah.
Usually, what I do is I open up the microphone to the guest to promote themselves on any social media they happen to have. So, with that said,
hi, I'm natisalie, if you couldn't tell. I stream on Twitch mainly. I do shorts on natisalie on YouTube. I also have natisalie on TikTok, and my Twitter is natisalie, but the L is an uppercase I because someone from 2009 stole my username.
Wait, that's an I?
Yep, it's an I. Someone stole my username from 2009, and it's been active for how many years, and it still hasn't been deleted. So every day I wonder. Every day I wonder what day I'll get that. When will I get that username? But yeah, so yeah, that's me. Thank you again for having me.
Of course, I am meta64 at youtube.com/meta64staken and twitter.com/meta64staken. Thank you for listening to the podcast. This is the last one. This is the last interview of 2022. The next episode that's coming out is one where I'm just going to reflect and shit. So thank you all so very much for listening to the podcast this year. It has been an honor doing this. And thank you to people like you, Natalie, for coming on to the podcast and being like, okay, Meta, sure, I'll come on to your little podcast, I guess.
To viewers like you.
Basically, I'm fucking PBS, bro. To viewers like you, boys, I will see you all in 2023. I'm gonna go get not drunk because I'm Islamic.